Good morning, Flare family. How are we doing? It is December 19th, a couple of days before Christmas, and F Assets is launched. We got a video out there on how to do F Assets on Songbird. Wanted to do a quick video on CyCLO Finance. CyCLO Finance, you can see on the screen, these guys are the same guys that are behind Rain or Rainling, which is also building on Flare. Building some different automated trading strategies and things of that nature. They are the same team that is putting together and building CyCLO Finance. I think CyCLO Finance is pretty interesting. I am not giving any advice to participate in CyCLO financing, but this was a Flare Factor video that was done the other day. He's getting ready to demo it, so I figured it's probably good to let him demo it. I'll do another one afterwards and maybe make a few comments on it, but I wanted to share this with you, Flare fam. Here we go. All right, guys. So that is just a little demo on cysFLR. I also have CyCLO pulled up. So I'm going to do a demo as well. I've got it connected. So I have, I don't know, let's just say 10 sFLR. You can see my balance in my wallet, 43 sFLR right now. The lock amount, I've got 10 sFLR that I'm going to lock up. So I'll take my 10 sFLR, lock it up, and hold on for a sec. It doesn't look like. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I wanted to make sure I get the prices. I didn't see the price. So I got my 10 sFLR, and I'm going to lock up. You can see the price, the FTSO price for sFLR, right? And how much cysFLR, cysFLR I'm going to get, and what the current market value is of my 10 sFLR. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this up. It's telling you your current price. So what he's talking about is, and this video has some different scenarios and stuff as well that he's going through. But what he's talking about is you can lock up your sFLR, right? You can lock up your sFLR. Obviously, you're going to continue to get rewards. You're going to continue to get airdrops, right? You lock up this sFLR, you will get 0.32 of cysFLR, right? And at any point in time, let's just say the price of cysFLR, which right now is 23 cents. You see this right here, 23,238,471. So let's just say the price of that goes down to 10 cents or 1 cent. It's going to be significantly cheaper for me to go buy 0.32 cysFLR, right? Go to SparkDex. Like I can go to SparkDex right now if I wanted to buy 0.32 cysFLR to pay back my loan and get my sFLR back. Let's see where it's, okay, there goes. cysFLR is on here. My computer's moving slow. There we go. So right there is cysFLR. So the price of cysFLR right now is, you can see it's also in here, 2.248. So if I bought this, if I did this lockup, like I did a lockup yesterday, as a matter of fact, let me show you. I did a lockup yesterday at 0.037, right? That's what it cost. That's what the cost of the cysFLR yesterday was, 0.037. Well, today the price is 0.238. So really, this is an opportunity. If I want to, I can go buy, I can go swap for, what, 0.0370. So I need 0.0370. Let's see. I don't know how much that was yesterday, but let's just say I could put in 0.0370, buy that cysFLR, go back over here, and I can unlock my sFLR, 212 sFLR. I can unlock my sFLR and get that back for cheaper than what I did yesterday. Yesterday, the price yesterday, you can see, is not as low as it is today. So I could have done that. I could do that right now, and I would win in that deal. Basically, I'm going to come out ahead in that deal because my cysFLR that I took yesterday was more expensive than what it is today. So that's obviously an arbitrage opportunity and things of that nature as well. There's some different strategies that he talks about on this video. So I would recommend, and I'll put the link to this video on Twitter. I'll put the link to this video in the description. But I'd recommend going back and listen to the rest of the video because essentially, what CyCLO is, and they talk a little bit about it. Why use CyCLO? So basically, you can use your sFLR. And you can essentially leverage it. You can leverage it by locking it. And here's how it works, right? Lock your sFLR to mint your cysFLR tokens. And then you can take those cysFLR tokens and you can go over and you can use them obviously in an LP pairing. You could swap them out if you wanted to. You can just swap them out for more sFLR. You can swap them out for USDC. You can swap it out, right? You can swap it out and use it. But you're going to have to pay it back to get your sFLR back. So whatever your intention is, like say you take a loan out on it, well, understand you're going to have to come out of pocket and pay back that cysFLR loan, right? So There's different strategies, again, that they talk about. Someone mentioned, swapping their sFLR for cysFLR, and then taking the cysFLR and coming over to SparkDex and swapping that out for CUSDX, right? Because CUSDX obviously earns yield, 4 to 8% yield, right? So someone talked about, well, I could take my cysFLR and I could use it to purchase CUSDX, start earning that yield. Now I know I'm earning at least 8%, plus I know my sFLR is going to continue to be growing. There is no time frame on having to swap back into cysFLR, but understand you're going to have to buy those. So if you were to do a strategy where you bought you minted cysFLR, you came over and you got more sFLR, and you swapped it for more sFLR, and the price of sFLR goes up dramatically, you still are only have to buy 0.03 cysFLR or whatever you borrowed, you minted, you locked up of your previous sFLR. So you theoretically could benefit and use the increase in the price of sFLR to pay off your cysFLR loan, if you will. And it's not really a loan, but you're leveraging it in order to get access to more liquidity. So understand it's very risky. Not any advice at all. I just wanted to kind of share with you about the protocol, so you knew what it was. Me personally, aside from this little demo, I probably won't play around with this much. But anyway, put in the number you want. It then gives you all of these warnings to acknowledge. You got to click the box, which I've already done, and then you hit that. Now it's coming in my wallet for those 10 sFLR that I'm going to lock up and mint cysFLR. All right, I just did it in my wallet. It's approving my sFLR spend, as you can see on the screen. Now we have to get another confirmation here. All right, just did that. Now it's locking up the sFLR, and then it should spit out to me, okay, congratulations. We can go to Flare Scan and see the transaction, 32 cents for 10 of my sFLR. I got 0.32 cysFLR. So in order for me to pay that loan, to release those 10 sFLR back to me, I'm going to have to go to SparkDex or someone, and I'm going to have to buy 0.32 cysFLR. So if I wanted to do that, I'm going to have to get some cysFLR, and then I have to pay it back. But you notice now in my wallet now is the cysFLR, okay? So I could take this cysFLR and I can swap it out for sFLR, or I could swap it out for USDT or CUSDX. This is what the other guy was talking about doing. Basically just swapping it all out for CSDX, and then he'll just earn the yield. And but you could also take it over and you could get some more sFLR. You could I don't know if they have it on this one. I don't think they do yet. Eventually there'll be FXRP on there, right? So you can take it and get FXRP. But anyway, this is a way for you to leverage your sFLR. Again, not financial advice, don't recommend it. Just showing you and demonstrating what CyCLO is, what it looks like, how it works, and their dashboard. Their locked dollar value is growing significantly, which is good. And then if you go back to unlock, you can see I've got now 2 that I need to unlock at some point in time in the future. So that's essentially how it works. They've got some very thorough docs. They give you a little more idea about what it is and things of that nature, how to use it, what the risks are, liquidations, etc. But anyway, I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like, and let me know if you got any questions or comments. But essentially, this is really an opportunity for you to leverage your sFLR. It's risky. You could potentially lose it because if you can't, purchase more in the future, then it'll be locked in a smart contract and you just won't have access to it anymore. But anyway, before I go, Let's take a look at F assets. As you know, I participated in some collateral pools yesterday. The value of SGB is down by about 300 bucks today for me. I've got some rewards to claim, 97 cents. I've already got 43 cents in there. And these rewards are going to come in the form of F assets, FXRP in this case. So if I go to claim rewards, you can look at the pool. I'm looking at the liquidations, making sure their liquidation health is still looking good. Over here, it shows what I've got. I've got 29 cents, 46 cents, 12 cents, and then another 8 cents. I really wish there were a way to claim all. I wish we had a claim all button. But anyway, let's go claim some of this. So I can just show you how easy it is. There's the fee, the gas fee associated with doing that, and what I'm claiming, right? So let's go ahead and do that. I'm getting the confirmation. Oops, there we go. Let's try that. Okay. Failed to execute. The database connection is closing. All right. So something's going on here. I don't know what's up with that. Let's try another one. Failed to execute. Let me see. Do I have enough SGB? I think that's telling me I might not have enough SGB. So give me a sec here. Let me check and see. I might not have enough SGB. Give me a sec, guys. Let me get connected in here. Let's get to Songbird. All right, wallet connect. All right, so we're connected. Let's change this over to Songbird. Okay, I've got 2 SGB, so I should be okay. I should be okay to do that transaction. So let's see. Oh, that's weird. Let's try it again. Balance of 2 is required for the transaction. Oh, interesting. All right. Well, I'll look around that. But essentially, at some point in time, I'm going to go ahead and claim these. They will become, when I claim these rewards, they are FXRP. So you can see, if you go to, you can see I've got a balance of FXRP that came specifically from my pulling my rewards for collateral pools. So I'm providing collateral pools. It's giving me rewards. Those rewards are giving me FXRP as rewards. See? I took those. Remember yesterday I took those and went over and played around a little bit in the Gnosis pools. And I think this is the old one. This is not V3. Let's see. Let's see if we can get to V3. There you go. Let me connect my wallet. Sorry, guys. Moving a little slow here. Just wanted to show you what we did yesterday, but I don't know. Things are not moving very smoothly over here. But anyway, I took some of my FXRP and I went in and participated in the LP pair. Blaze Swap is also going to be getting some incentivized dollars to play ball in this and create some LP pairs and rewards. Let me open this up. Let's see. Okay, let's see if they've got anything popping off yet. So we've got the swap. There's rewards. So they don't have any yet, but Songbird will soon have some LP pairs with FXRP, USDC, etc. So anyways, that's what you can do with your FXRP right now. You can use it in LP pairs on Enosis. You can get your rewards and swap it out for XRP, swap it out for Flare. So a couple different ways you can play it when you're playing in the F asset system. A reminder. This collateral, my collateral that I've got, you see I've got about 142,000. This collateral is risky. It is at risk of being lost if the liquidations happen and they need to peel into some of the secondary liquidations that we as SGB holders are providing. I could lose. I am at risk of losing some of my collateral. So this is not risk-free, right? I'm at risk of losing some of my collateral. So understand that, when you provide collateral, you got to pay attention to what the collateral ratio is of the F agent. Look at what the overall collateral is, but this is really important because once they run through their money, because remember what they're doing is they are collateralizing at a 1-to-1 ratio for XRP. XRP is a volatile asset. So if the price of XRP goes up, if it moons and goes to like $4, the F agent has had to mint at a 1-to-1 ratio, but now the price is almost doubled. So when people go to redeem their F assets and want to get their XRP back, they're going to hit the secondary pools that we are in providing SGB. That means they're going to get some XRP back and they're going to get some SGB back. And that SGB could be ours, the ones that we're providing as collateral in order to earn these rewards. So understand there is a risk. This is not risk-free. There is a risk. The thing we also don't know yet is when these SGB are sitting in here, whether or not we'll be earning airdrops, inflation, not airdrops, but the inflation FTSO rewards while they're in there, because this is SGB, not WSGB. And there is right now no liquid staking SGB token, which I would love for Scepter or even CyCLO Finance to maybe come up with something like that. But I want to make sure and emphasize this again. This is risky. Like there's a risk I could lose all of these 147,000 SGB that I have in here, and it's the collateral pool. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I want to be very transparent. Make sure that everyone is aware of the potential risks that do exist with it. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Glad Flare is at this stage of launching F assets, and we've got some other things popping on. So try to carry a little quick video on those and share it with you. But for now, that's all I got, guys. Listen, thanks so much, as always, for your comments, for your likes and subscribes. Very much appreciate it. Take care. See you later.